Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I got some great news. The 13F just came out fresh off the press about 2 days ago, but we have now had the chance to analyze what's going on, and we see the impacts of that 13F today, earlier today, which was February 19th. And at the end of the trading session, the stock just NIO just went straight up, and this is the reason why that happened. So let's go over this report or this article. D.E. Shaw and Company becomes NIO's largest institutional shareholder after tripling its stake. Man, this is amazing news. The hedge fund purchased more than 34 million shares between October and December, bringing their positions to nearly 48.2 million shares, a record for the firm. Nice. So again, the 13F just came out on the 17th, and was valued at 245.7 millions as of end of 2025. They had 19 million shares before the second quarter of 2022. Oh, this is interesting. When NIO's US listed shares traded below $10 before rallying to an all-time high in January 2021, can this repeat itself? That's what we're going to find out tomorrow, guys. So they first invested in NIO in 2019, right after their initial 2018's initial public offering, IPO, and with of 2.5 million shares. And then they fully exited the quarter, only to return with 500,000 shares by the end of third quarter 2019. The firm has since fully exited its NIO position on 3 separate occasions in the second quarter of 2019, 2023, and 2025. However, they came back blazing hot, I guess, with the new data coming out that they're going to be profitable. So between 2020 and mid 2023 exit, the position followed broadly declining path of NIO's share price, retreated from post-pandemic highs. Yeah, that was when it went to $60. So I would say they made a ton of money. Yeah. And then the most recent cycle saw Shaw increased its stake by nearly 2,000% in the first quarter of 2025, to 8.6 million shares before selling the entire position by the end of the second quarter. Okay, then it re-entered 13.8 million shares in the third quarter, more than triple than that in the fourth. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they're a big company, or their big portfolio, $85 billion in assets, investments, and committed capital as of December 2025. The funds deploy systemic and computer-driven trading strategies, relying on quantitative models and proprietary computation technologies to identify market inefficiencies. The firm's latest 13F disclosed 3,373 total equity positions with a combined market value of 1.27 billion. Its largest holdings were concentrated in technology sectors. So hear this out: Nvidia, 4.4 billion; Spider ETF for 3.7 billion; and then Microsoft at 2.7 billion. And also they're major players in high stake technology companies like Tesla, and they have almost $1 billion in Tesla. So just the overall picture of who's owning NIO, this kind of breaks it down. This is really cool. As of Thursday, A total of 505 institutional investors held nearly 317.5 million shares combined in the company, according to Nasdaq data. Based on the recent filings, Shaw now leads among the institutional holders, followed by UBS with 24, then BNP Paribas Financial Markets ranked third with 21 million shares. Jane Street Group holding fourth spot at 19 million shares. Morgan Stanley was fifth spot with a 14.4 million shares. But as you could tell, I haven't been talking about how much they increased or decreased their stakes. We'll get to that. But Morgan Stanley, or this one, reduced its stake on NIO during the fourth quarter. However, ending a 2-quarter streak of increases. So, I mean, they've been, loading up. So the firm held 15 million shares by the end of 2025, down only 5.5%. So DE increased theirs by, I believe, 300%, 3x, right? We also have JP Morgan Chase with 12 million shares increasing 268, another one of them big increases. Western Asset Management cut its stakes there by 32.4%. I bet you they're going to come back in and gather some more shares or stock. And then we have the Abu Dhabi-based CYVN Holdings remaining NIO's largest overall shareholders, with a 21% stake. Damn, that's a big one. Valued at $2.9 billion. Man, I think this is going to be the start of a bull run, guys. Tomorrow morning, if you can grab some shares, I'm not a financial advisor, but if you could grab shares of NIO, this information, this news, this article, I believe we're now at the base of the move. Anything from here on end is going to be exciting. You could think about it as like buy the rumor, sell the news kind of deal. But the fact that it's NIO is going to become profitable is something exciting to look forward to. So this will be the run up to the quarter or the full year financial results, which is coming in March. And that should give us a trajectory moving forward. And if we get good numbers in March for the full year 2025, I think, dude, this is gonna just go up. I'm not saying anything about short squeezes or manipulation, but I think this kind of information is showing you where how the institutionals view it and where they're going to go forward from here. And of course, profitability is just around the corner. I mean, NIO has shared that information and filed a special filing just to let us know. So hopefully it's not a rumor, and hopefully, the numbers pan out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below regarding this news. Is NIO going to be starting to be bullish in your view, or is it going to be bearish? Let me know. But yeah, I'm super excited. Sorry, it's like 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and I look like I'm ready to go to bed. Honestly, I'm probably going to go to bed after this. But good night, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully the trading day treats us well. Take care.